Welcome to Charlie Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charlie Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendi McNeil.
Hi there, it's Wendi McNeil here with Charlie Jane Speakers, coming today with another podcast. It's going to be a great podcast. It's called From Chaos to Cohesion, Mastering Unity in Your Speaker Marketing. It's going to be a great podcast, but first I'd like to welcome you over to our free Facebook group. It is called Breakthrough Public Speakers. We did change it recently. It used to be called Grow Your Speaking Business for many years, but we have currently changed it to Breakthrough Public Speakers. There's many reasons for that. One, for marketing purposes, but I won't get into everything in the podcast. Just know that it is a new name, same group. Old name was Grow Your Speaking Business, and the new name is Breakthrough Public Speakers. It is an amazing group of speakers. You will not be disappointed. I will go ahead and leave the link in the show notes so you can find us easily. Okay, on to today's podcast. From Chaos to Cohesion, Mastering Unity in Your Speaker Marketing. Okay, and I'm going to mention I am traveling. I'm traveling currently in Cincinnati, and it is winter, and I actually went outside, and I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. It was so nice out. I think it was like 72 in the middle of winter, which is crazy for here in Cincinnati. So, but it is beautiful. But I wanted to mention that it is super windy. And even though I have all the windows closed, it can still kind of hear it howling out there, even though it is nice. It's nice and warm wind. But hopefully the sound quality comes through pretty good today on this podcast. Okay, moving forward. Those who've already worked with me are going to know that I firmly believe speakers are marketers first and a speaker second. I say this all the time. I probably sound like a broken record. You're not going to get anywhere in the speaking industry or in growing your speaking business without a consistent focus on your marketing efforts. Okay? So the problem that I see with many speakers, and this is from my own experience, I've been doing this for over 2 decades in working with meeting planners and in working with speakers, is in their effort to be everywhere all at once, are a little all over the place. Okay, that is a problem I see with many speakers, and in their effort to try to be everywhere all at once, are a little all over the place. There is no unity in their marketing. There's no unity in their marketing. For example, their Facebook page might look awesome, but their website is blah, right? Blah. It's outdated. It lacks any kind of content, blogs. Their email marketing is inconsistent, and their branding is all over the place, across different social platforms. However, to be a successful speaker, to have a successful speaking business, this is a business, you must ensure that your content is on point and consistent. And I'm saying consistent in all caps here, across the board. This is another thing I talk about frequently because of how important it is. I've learned this I actually wish I would have listened to my mentor 20 years ago when she told me that you need to just be consistent. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. But how? I was all over the place. I was never consistent. I post a blog and then I ran out of time, or I went, down the rabbit hole somewhere else. And then I come back and write another blog post in, another 4 months. I'd post on this social platform 1 month, on the other one, another month. And I did a podcast way back when once, and then I'd do another podcast in like 6 months, and then another year passed, and I was crazy. I was all over the place, no consistency whatsoever. And I'm going to tell you right now that when I started to become very consistent, just a short, maybe 5-6 years ago, I kid you not, everything changed for my business. Everything changed for the better. Okay? So, again, to be a successful speaker, to have a successful business, you must ensure that your content is on point and consistent across the board. And I'm sorry, there is no way around this. Absolutely not. But you might think, okay, Wendy, so what if my Instagram is, a little jazzier and updated more often than my website? Why does that matter? Why does it matter? Okay, let's take a look at this. What I mean by unity in your marketing, and I will explain why it matters. What is unity in your speaker marketing? Probably the best way to describe unity in the context of your marketing is by having consistency across all of your marketing channels. And I mean all of your channels, all right? So in short, whether someone receives a brochure, a one sheet as part of your direct marketing campaign, or a postcard, or they come across your LinkedIn profile, it should be obvious that both marketing channels are unquestionably you. From the brand colors to the tone of your voice you use, every potential touch point of your business should be consistent to create a unified feel for all of your marketing materials. So why is this important, Wendy? Why unity in your speaker marketing is so important. Event planners and your potential clients should never be confused. If you want to get booked, if you want to create more sales, if you want to get more clients, members, you cannot confuse them. But that often happens when social channels both look and feel different from the website and your email marketing campaigns, your marketing materials. Remember, they want to know precisely what they will get if they book you. And if you're sending all kinds of mixed messages through your marketing, they're going to be like, what the heck is going on? They're going to be confused and less likely to book you for a speaking slot because they've already headed for the hills looking for another speaker. And they're on their website, or looking at their marketing materials or looking at their social sites. When you offer unity with your marketing, you are building trust. With consistent content, you can start to build the know, like, trust factor, right? Which are essential. That's essential for success in any industry. By ensuring you're unified across the board with your marketing efforts, you ease any anxiety that they might have about securing your services, for a speaking engagement, and help build more clarity regarding your message. In other words, you give decision makers precisely what they want by building unity across your marketing efforts. How do I bring unity to my speaker marketing? I don't know how to do this. Before you panic, I want you to realize that it might not take as much effort as you might think to bring everything into one singular marketing strategy. The best place is to just start by deciding what is your thing. What is your thing? What is it? You might have already discovered it and run with it on, specific channels. If so, awesome. That's great. Just start incorporating it into all of your channels to create that unity that I've been talking about. If you're sitting there and you're wondering what the heck I mean by a thing, I am talking about what separates you from others. Your thing, what separates you from others. And no, it's not just your niche. Yes, you should be the go-to expert for a very specific topic, but you need more than that. It could be that you're very casual in your tone across your website, your social sites and written marketing materials. Maybe you use bold colors for your branding, or perhaps you insert some personal videos into every possible marketing format to cement that human connection. It doesn't matter what it is. The point is to own it and stamp it on absolutely everything. Say that again. It doesn't matter what it is. The point is to own it and stamp it on absolutely everything. Your aim is to give your clients the same start to their booking journey, no matter how they discovered you. No matter how they discovered you. Once you've nailed down your unique brand, voice, colors, tone, the next step is to start rolling it out across the board. Okay? My advice here is simple. I want you to take care of one marketing channel at a time. And if it is a social channel, do only use the ones that you are active on. All right? Don't waste your time trying to biff up and brand a social platform like, whatever it is, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. If you're never on there and you're never using it, that's not going to be worth your time. I want you to really take care of the marketing channels that you are active on. So if your Facebook page and your post content is on point, I want you to start to replicate it on LinkedIn. If you use LinkedIn as a marketing platform, once LinkedIn has been taken care of, let's move it on to your website. Bring your website in line with your social channels and so on, or vice versa. By tackling one thing at a time, one element at a time, you can ensure that you don't get overwhelmed and give up because you're trying to do everything all at once at the same time. All right? I don't want you to get overwhelmed. When we get overwhelmed, we quit. And I do not want that for you. It can take many months to get everything on the same page. And I want you to know this. It's not going to happen overnight. It can take a few months. But once you do it, it'll be a breeze to keep it consistent across your entire business. Unity in speaker marketing gives you what you need to succeed, which is consistency and clarity. Consistency and clarity. Hopefully, you now understand the importance of unity in the context of your speaker marketing. With a unified message across all your channels, event planners and decision makers have the consistency and clarity they need to book you. Okay? Yes. I know. Getting all your ducks in a pretty row may take time. Yes, it will. But keeping everything uniform will be a cinch once you've accomplished this. So I want you to invest the time now to reap the benefits later down the road. Okay? And don't wait. Don't wait. I want you to start today. What is that one thing you can start and implement today? All right? Remember one thing. I don't want you getting overwhelmed with all the things. Okay? Now, if you're feeling stuck, regarding your marketing, I have a ton of resources on my website to help you find your thing. And you can hop over to Charlie Jane, CharlieJane.com and take a look. Over there, we have from marketing templates to online training courses and a whole bunch of handy resources. Also, I want to invite you again over to our Breakthrough Public Speakers Facebook group. It has over 3,000 members, all sharing hints and tips regarding how to better achieve success as a speaker. So I want you to hop on over there and join us. I am excited to welcome you into the group. I'll go ahead and leave the note. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the show notes, and so you can find us over there. Again, I also like to share a free resource with you, and in this one, it is the 50 gigs list. I think there's a little bit more than 50, but these are events that are currently looking for speakers. I want you to pop in there, see if there's any fits, and go put yourself out there. Start submitting speaker proposals. I will leave that link, like I said, down in the show notes as well. So that is it for today's podcast. Thank you for tuning in and have a fantastic day. Bye.